Fred Biletnikoff, thank you so much for taking this time out of your day to speak with La Nacion Raider, the Hispanic, the Latino fan base of the Raider Nation. How are you today?
I'm doing fine, and thank you for coming out here and taking the time to be here, too. Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Absolutely. So, the Fred Biletnikoff Foundation, it has been going on now for over 2 decades. Can you please talk to the nation about the great causes that you guys support?
Well, you know, something we're supporting teen girls, youngsters that are having domestic violence problems, drug abuse problems, runaways, trafficking, things that teenage girls that go through in this world that people don't really even know about a lot of time. And we built this foundation to support them, to give them an environment where they can live in and be comfortable and at least recapture some of that part of their life that they missed out on, being a teenager. And nothing's always perfect, but a lot of these kids end up in a rehab place, a facility where they'll function and they'll graduate out of that facility or the programs, if they have people that care about them, if they know that people care about them and support them. And they can actually see, we've always been a hands-on foundation where, we get to know a lot of the girls. We get to see them. We get to be around them. We get to include them in a lot of things that we do, like our 5K races, our crab feed, our golf tournament. They come and do speeches. They graduate out of the program and they come back years later to be part of the foundation again. And so we're seeing a good group of girls that turns over, not quickly, but maybe a year or so, or maybe longer. But they know people care, and that's the biggest thing that we're concerned about all the time. That they know that there's somebody that care, because a lot of these girls have missed out on people caring for them. They just want to see a good smile, somebody that will come and give them a hug and be around and hang out a little bit, and just be part of their life. And in a positive way, and be able to see them grow, and they're looking for a chance, and that's what we're concerned about all the time. Is we're going to work hard as a foundation to help a program out that you're in and give you a chance to get some of your life back again.
And on October 22nd, you guys got the 21st annual Crab Fest for the first time ever. It's happening out here in Las Vegas.
That's great.
What can fans expect from that event?
Oh man, a good time. Believe me, you can come into that event. We have a silent auction that you'll love everything that we have on our silent auction. You'll be able to dance to Chicago. You'll be able to see some alumni ball players, some of the old coaches. The players, somebody like Dennis Haysbert's going to be there, JT the Brick will be there, and so we're going to have a good group of people. We're doing a pretty good job as far as getting people there, that are coming to be part of our foundation there. But it's going to be fun. We create a good atmosphere as far as having fun. And you could feel at home. You could feel at ease. You come there and eat all the crab you want. There's no limit.
Unlimited.
Unlimited crab.
Nice. And what's going to be unlimited too is unlimited fun when you bring your golf tournament out here to Vegas next year. We're looking towards that too.
Oh
right?
man, that's going to be a great time. I'll tell you what, we've done such a good job with both events, and we make it a production. Angela makes it a big production. It's just not like a crab feed. It's a production. It's just not a golf tournament. It's a production.
It's a show.
It's a show. That's what we do. We're going to put on a show for you, where you can walk out of our events and say, I had a hell of a good time.
This is a great cause.
Oh, you're supporting a great cause. That's the thing that we're always concerned with, and especially coming down here to Las Vegas now, and we're starting all over again. And the money that we're making, you can guarantee the money staying in Las Vegas. It ain't going anywhere else. And we're investigating and researching programs, and we're going to put your money into a good program where you can see results. And we'll be able to start doing scholarships again. And so we're happy about it. We're happy about being here. We really are.
Absolutely. And now shifting gears. In La Nacion Raider, we love being the bridge that connects the Raiders to their Hispanic, to their Latino fan base. As part of the Raider Nation, Mr. Biletnikoff, how important is that Latino and that Hispanic fan base for the team?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, my year spent in Oakland, the Latino community was unbelievable, and they still are. Down here, seeing the games, seeing the Latino community, seeing people coming in from all over the country, unbelievable. It's you know what? That's our support. You know, we have huge fans. The Latino community is huge fans, and it's great. Everybody knows it. I mean, you know, you go to San Diego, the whole stadium's Latinos. Forget about the Charger fans; they're no longer in view.
LA
That's it.
on Monday.
Yeah, LA. Yeah, here is unbelievable. So yeah, it means a lot. You know, I had the opportunity, like we talked earlier, of being in Mexico City, you know, for our games, and then one other time with the NFL. And the support down there is amazing. And when the Raiders were in town, man, I'll tell you what, it was crazy. It was crazy. And it was
crazy.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it was. You know what? This is how I look at the Latino community. When they come to Las Vegas, it's a party. It's a happening. Yeah, exactly, a fiesta. When we went down to Mexico City, it was a holiday. All right, that's it. And now it's fascinating. It really is fascinating. You know what? It's fun. It's fun to see people it's fun to see the Latino community having fun.
Of course, and Tom Flores, Ted Hendricks, Jim Plunkett, you were all on the team with them. Plunkett only for a year, but you were there with him for a long time. Flores, your wide receiver coach. What's your opinion on these trailblazers in the Latino community that we don't have a lot of representation on the field, but we've had some greats with the Raider Nation? I mean, Flores Hall of Famer, Hendricks Hall of Famer, and Plunkett should be Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Oh, you know, it's unbelievable because, you know, those guys represent the Latino community well and great. You know, and they have a lot of concern for the Latino community. That's the big thing. If they didn't have concern about the Latino community, then they're just guys. You know, but those guys have a passion for the Latino community. You know, and it's very obvious, and they're very positive about the Latino community, which all of us are. But they make an impact on the Latino community, which I love. I mean, it's great to see, and it's great to see them because I've known them, played with them. Played with Tom my first couple of years, and then my coach. So when you have people that you spend an important part of your life with, seeing what they do for the Latino community, how they represent the Latino community, it's impressive. You know, you could honestly say, you know, hey, I'm proud of those guys. I mean, you know what? I wish more people would be like them. You know, it's great.
Absolutely, and brought it up. 4 years ago, we met in Mexico City. You were there for a community event for the Raiders. Yeah. And how was your experience in Mexico City? The stadium against the Texans, it was jam-packed with Raider fans. It was a little bit closer to 50-50 against the Patriots, but a lot of bandwagon fans out there in Mexico too. But the loyal ones, they're Raider fans.
Oh yeah.
How was that experience in
Mexico?
It was
unbelievable. I mean, you know, to go driving to the stadium, when you're in the stadium, I mean, you see the people. I mean, before you even get to the stadium and you're driving in there, you see the people. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. And then when you're in the stadium, unbelievable. I mean, the sound in that stadium is amazing. Amazing. And like you said, New England, but they streamed over to New England fans anyway. They buried them anyway. Yeah. But that was good. It was a great experience for me to be down there those times, and it was fun to see. It was really fun to see.
Now, the $1 million question, would you like the Raiders to play in Mexico
Absolutely.
City again?
Absolutely. I mean, you know what? Where else are you going to go other than here? Are you going to go in San Diego to Mexico City, and it's yours? People love you. You get off the plane, they love you. They want to see you. They want to be part of it. They want to be part of the team. They want to see you win. They want to see you on the field. And they just love the Raiders, which is great.
And a lot of people from Mexico watch us, so they're going to appreciate those comments from you. So from them, thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, so passing on to this year's team, Hunter Renfrow. That guy, I mean, he shocks us every week with new things that come up. What's your opinion about him? I mean, undersized, not the same weight as everybody else, but the kid that Hardcast is amazing.
I love the guy. I mean, I just love him because I'll tell you what, like, you know, every week he comes out there and he has so much heart. I mean, if you don't have that heart to go out there and play, you might as well not even go on the field. But he has that heart. He has something inside him that he goes out there and he plays and he makes plays. You know, and every year he's gotten better and better and better. And he's been more of an impact player, coming up with big plays, coming up with the big plays at the right time. You know, people come up with big plays, you say, okay, fine, whatever. But man, when the heat's on and you need a play, you look for that guy. I'd look for him.
Clutch.
Kenny Stabler would look for him.
Absolutely. Can you imagine that? That was.
Oh my God! But,
I mean, it was a great connection.
Hunter, I love him, and he's an asset. He's an asset to the team. And if you love football, you want to watch Hunter play.
It's like he keeps growing. It's just his third year. It's amazing, right?
I know, because like when he first started, people, okay, fine. But then I watched him, and I go, you know, that kid's a tough kid, man. I mean, he's a tough kid. He got a lot of heart, man.
In my opinion, he went from being an option in his first year, like an option on the field, to then third in Renfrow last year, to this year, he's a weapon.
I know. And he comes up with plays, and you go, oh, Christ, I didn't know he was that fast. I didn't know he was that quick. And you see him, and he's always making plays. It's unbelievable.
Talking about weapons, Darren Waller, is he a tight end or a wide receiver?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to play against him. If I was a defensive back, I'll tell you what, I don't know who the hell they would line up. When he split out wide, I would not want to be the one who coach says, you got him.
You got to cover him.
You got to cover him. And then when he comes inside, it's like, okay, the linebacker, the safety, now they got a problem. So you can put him like John does all over the field, and he's a weapon. And he plays. You know, he's a factor. I mean, you know, he's just, you watch him run, you watch him do things, you see him catch the ball, you see him make plays, you go, my God, for a guy that big and moved that so agile around and tough. Unbelievable.
Mr. Biletnikoff, do you keep in touch with anybody from the current team? Do you message some guys? Do you talk with some guys?
I message Hunter all the time. You know, Hunter and George Atkinson is on the staff, so with him all the time back and forth during the week, and with Hunter, you know, the couple days, or day before the game or in morning before the game, I always wish him good luck, play great. You know, this is a big time win. And he always texts me back, you know, and I really appreciate that, because, you know, it's like, I admire the guy. And with George, with Atkinson, back and forth, good luck, coach. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
how's training camp, coach?
And you're enjoying from home, right? Yeah. Well, you live those training camps both as a coach and a player, and they're not easy, right?
No, not at all.
But now I understand a little bit more why Hunter Renfrow keeps growing and growing. I mean, he's listening from one of the GOATs. He takes advice, and sometimes young players don't take advice that well, right?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what, it's tough for people to take advice. You know, you always want to, well, you know what? If you want to get better, you'll listen to people say, I mean, you don't want to lecture, you know, one little word, two little words, and that's it, you know, in and out, and that's it, you know, but like I said, you know, if you want to learn, you'll find ways to learn. You know, if you want to be better, then that's how you get better. You know, people can't do it all by themselves all the time. If you have a good work ethic, like he does, and Waller does, you know, things are going to happen for you. You know, I mean, it's like people say, you know what, you knock on a door enough times, somebody's got to answer. All right, and that's the same thing with working. If you have a great work ethic, you know, you can go and work, and it pays off. It pays off all the time. It does.
I hope some of the guys on the team are listening and ask Hunter Renfrow for your number, and that way you guys can keep in touch, because a wealth of knowledge, Mr. Fred Biletnikoff. So one of my final questions, you played for the Raiders in Oakland, you coached for the team in LA and the Bay Area. Now the team is out here in Las Vegas, and I see you feeling the love from the Raider Nation. What is your opinion about the team out here in what used to be Sin City? Now it's the city of the Raiders.
Well, it's like I say all the time, thank God the teams I played, the period of time I played, we weren't in Las Vegas. It would really be bad, okay, whatever. But no, coming down here and being a player and coming here and being in the city, which, you know, Las Vegas is not what people think. It's not all casinos. it's or downtown or whatever. There's so many residential areas out here, golf courses, all that, and you get to be around all that. You get to, be part of all that, and then coming down for the games and seeing people that are coming in for the games. We stay here at the M Hotel all the time, and I love the place. I mean, it's great. Everything's great here. Yeah.
It's a tavern and grill. It's
the
called
tavern
Raiders.
and grill. They got the restaurants here. They got the casino. The people are here terrific, and to see all the Raider fans in here, I mean, it's great. It's unbelievable, and you know what? It keeps growing. By the today's Saturday. Well, the night will be building up, and man, when they get in that stadium, it's unbelievable. I'll tell you what. When we were down here for the Baltimore game, and I was telling my wife, we're sitting there in the game. I go, this place is it's like playing for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So
true.
And so Miami game, the same thing. And so tomorrow they'll be out tomorrow too. Because I've seen a lot of Chicago fans coming in at that airport. So they'll be here to support, and they got them. Hey, listen, you lost one game. It's time to come back again. Get back on track.
Bounce back time.
Bounce back, absolutely. You got to be tough.
Now we just got to teach the new fans. You got to be quiet on offense, right? Because that was something that on week 1 I was like pulling my hair out. The few hairs that I got left, I was pulling them out. I was like, no, quiet.
And
please.
defense is playing. Defense is hitting people.
I know your specialty is on the offensive side of the ball, but as a fan, watching that defense, compared to last year especially.
Compared to last year to this year's night and day. It's unbelievable to sit up there and watch these guys play and hit. And there's not like one guy. Man, it's like a magnet being drawn to something, and they're all there, and they're all pulling for each other. They're all battling. They're all fighting, covering people, coming up with plays, sacks. It's beautiful. I love it. Defense is changed around. It's great.
It's key.
Yeah.
So I was gonna wrap it up, and you brought up defense. I'll talk about a Raider guy. Same thing. 2 years ago, Mad Maxx Crosby.
Oh Jesus.
What do you see from him that makes him so special?
If I was a quarterback, I wouldn't want to see him coming. Well, you can see, okay, quarterbacks, first thing they do, you have to know where he's at, and they know where he's at. And whatever you can put over there extra to help that guy that's first, if it's a tackle or whatever, help him. You better have somebody backing up that guy. If you leave that guy alone, forget about it. You're getting sacked. That guy's going to chase you down. He's so intense. You know what? You could say all the words you want to say. I say it this way. Like when I was a kid growing up and you were afraid of the neighborhood, he said, hey, that guy's after you. That's all you got to say. With him, say, he's after you, man. That's it.
Who would have thought 2 years ago, 4th rounder, Eastern Michigan. You're thinking it's like, hopefully he's a good role player. 10 sacks his first year, 7 sacks his next year.
He got a chance.
That's all people need, right? One chance.
One chance. He got a chance, and that's the whole deal. He had a chance that he took advantage of it.
And now the problem for the opposing quarterback is on the other side. You got a beast like Yannick Ngakoue too. It was like, who do you chip? Who do you have double?
And he's gotten better, And so those two guys in there, I'll tell you what, that's tough for an offense. That's tough for a quarterback. It's like you got him over here, you got him over here. Okay, which one?
What do I do?
Yeah, what do I do? Okay, yeah, exactly.
Brings back some flashbacks from old school days with the Raiders, right?
Yeah, heck yeah, because you can sit on the sideline when that defense is on there, and Atkinson or Tatum were going to take care of whatever. Was it Willie Brown take care of that secondary, take care of those receivers. Those guys on the defensive line and linebackers, they're going to take care of everything in there, man. It was phenomenal to be able to sit there all those years and watch our defense play. Because you know what, you could sit there on the sideline and just say to yourself, okay, you can anticipate where you were going to get the ball, right? And we're all pumped. Okay, boom, here we go. And just watch it. Okay, bam, we got the ball. And then we had Atkinson back there returning punts for a number of years. Dangerous guy. Yeah, danger.
Take care of business. The offense is doing it. The defense is doing it. Now we need Vegas to take care also of the Fred Biletnikoff Foundation. Quick reminder, October 22nd, the Crab Fest. in the Paris. That's a very nice hotel and casino. So go on to the website. We'll post the link here below. We'll put a lower third also to put the website and the phone number. But also the golf tournament in May, and in California, you got that race going on, right?
Yeah, we did. Well, we just had the race just a couple months ago now. Yeah, I know Angela moved the race down here, believe me, okay? And she'll do the race down here, and she'll start planning that, and we'll have the dates on our website with that too.
Of course, and last but not least, cheers. We see 25.
You got to taste the wine. The wine is really good wine. It's been going really good. We just started in March, so we're young, but it's going good. We have it here at the M Hotel. It's at Legion Stadium. You know, we're going to have it our wine only at the Crab Feed, and yeah, so it's working really well, and we got a terrific label. Okay, as you can see. But you know what the key is too? When Angela first showed me the label and what they did, and I'm like, okay, I love the label and everything, but now, you know, is it going to be one of those things where you open it and go, okay, fine, I just bought the label, but the wine's good.
That's what I was going to say. You weren't going to let them do you dirty with some bad wine. It's like, if it's Pro Football Hall of Famer, Raider legend, Fred Biletnikoff, it has to be good wine.
People will love the wine. The Chardonnay and the Cab, you'll love it.
I've already seen people buy bottles and getting them signed. You did the wine and sign, and people are loving it. They get to meet you. It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, it is.
For those who love wine, there's a couple of stores out here in Vegas, at Allegiant Stadium, at the Crab Fest. So make sure you get your bottle because it's great. Freddie B will sign it for you. So.
Absolutely, I will. I'm here every game at the M Hotel. That's it.
There you go. He said it. So make sure you buy your bottle out here. You come, support the cause. October 22nd, Crab Fest. In May, the golf tournament. Is a Mad Bomber going to be out here?
Oh, he's coming. He'll be here. He and Mary will both be here at the Crab Feed.
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
Yeah.
Daryl LaMonica.
We have Tommy Flory's supposed to come. We got Dennis Haysbert, Rod Woodson. Willie Galt's coming, Raymond Chester's coming, you know, Napoleon McCallum's going to come. So they're starting to pop up now, okay, all the guys are.
Who's who of Raider Nation, led by Fred Biletnikoff. Go to the Fred Biletnikoff website, get your tickets, support the cause. Mr. Biletnikoff, like always, an honor. 4 years apart, Mexico City, now in Las Vegas. It's a pleasure to be here with you today.
You look better now than you did then.
I don't believe him. You see, that's the way I know that you're a great person, because I don't, but he does. You look the same. You don't age. You found the fountain of youth.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
And thank you so much for helping Hunter Renfrow and all the...
Well, I don't know how much I'm helping him, but I'll tell you what, that kid has heart. I love him.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you so much.
An honor.
Hey, Latino community.
Los Raiders.
Scream your heads off. Have a good time. You always do. Thank you very much for the support.